Hi and welcome to Thailand News Today. Today, some of our headlines include resistant and contagious BQ1 subvariant hits Thailand, flood warnings issued for southern Thailand, and Chonburi locals not hooked on agencies' naked fishing. All that and more coming right up in today's show.
Choose your trip to your favorite islands with 5-Star Marine. Go to 5starmarinephuket.com.
As new strains of COVID are beginning to crop up in Thailand, the first infection of the highly resistant and contagious BQ1 subvariant has now been found in the kingdom. Ramathipodi Hospital Center for Medical Genomics confirmed the presence of the subvariant of the Omicron strain, which mutated from the BA.5 subvariant. In a post on Facebook, the center cited authorities worldwide warning of potential outbreak of the strain of COVID that is resistant to immunity. They shared information from the Global Initiative on Sharing Avian Influenza Data and said that the U.S., the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, has issued outbreak alerts for both BQ1 and BQ1.1. The BQ1 subvariant now makes up a full 10% of all infections in the U.S., and it's just now been identified in Thailand. This new strain is particularly troublesome because it has a rapid doubling time, meaning that it spreads remarkably quickly. The strain also can evade many of the available prevention methods like vaccines and immunity, according to the U.S. National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases head Anthony Fauci. Having previously recovered from another strain of the coronavirus create antibodies, but possibly not ones that can fight the BQ1 subvariant. The antibody medications that are often employed to treat those infected with COVID may not be effective against these new strains, but there may be hope in a newer round of vaccines and antibody medications. Second-generation vaccines may battle the increase in viral load with better antibodies. If someone was vaccinated against BQ1's parent strain BA.5, that vaccine is likely more effective than an original immunization. And a second-generation cocktail of antibody medication could help treat BQ1 infections. Meanwhile, Thailand's Center for Medical Genomics is expecting that around the end of the year, BQ1 will overtake BA.5 as the dominant COVID strain in the country. The subvariant spreads about 14 to 15% faster than the BA.2 and BA.5.2 strains. But there's not yet full data on how it will affect death tolls or how severe infections may be. Another COVID strain of concern, the XBB subvariant, was confirmed in 2 people in Thailand so far. One was a 49-year-old Thai woman coming back from Singapore, while the other was a 60-year-old foreign woman who had traveled from Hong Kong. Both had only mild symptoms and were identified after an examination at the same hospital.
Thinking of investing, but don't know where to start? Ever heard of AAAFX?
What is AAAFX?
Good question. Look no further than AAAFX, your choice for trading and investing. Low commissions and spread with fast execution. They're trustworthy and have been offering services since 2008. You can invest using various deposit methods including crypto with negative balance protection and 100% matching deposit bonus. Choose AAAFX and enter the lucrative market of trading. Visit AAAFX.com.
The Meteorological Department warns people in southern Thailand to be wary of heavy rainfall, flash flooding, and potential landslides over the next couple of days. Rain will continue in southern Thailand today until at least Saturday, as an intense low-pressure cell covers the upper Andaman Sea. Thunderstorms are expected in 70% of southeast Thailand today in Chumphon, Surathani, Nakhon Si Thammarat, Phattalung, and Songkhla provinces. Wind speed will vary between 15 to 35 kilometers per hour. Thunderstorms are expected in 80% of southwest Thailand today in Ranong, Phang, Phuket, Krabi, and Satun provinces. Wind speed will vary between 20 to 40 kilometers per hour. The Department of Mineral Resources has alerted 6 districts of Phang province to prepare for heavy rain, flash flooding, and landslides over the next couple of days. Continuous heavy rainfall in mountainous areas presents the risk of landslides. If you live near hillsides and notice the water getting muddier or the water level quickly rising, The department advises evacuating to higher ground immediately. The Southern Meteorological Center warns that between October 19th to October 22nd, heavy rainfall, strong winds and potential flash flooding are expected in Ranong, Phang Nga, Phuket, Krabi, Trang and Satun provinces especially. Conditions in the Andaman Sea will be choppy and waves will reach heights of 2 to 3 meters. Waves will be even higher than 3 meters during thunderstorms. The department advises that sailors proceed with caution and avoid sailing during storms. Small boats should stay ashore during this period. Thailand's Prime Minister Prayut yesterday set a goal for the northeastern Noru province, where the horrific October 6 massacre happened, to become drug-free within 30 days. A government spokesperson told the Associated Press that Prime Minister Prayut had ordered relevant agencies to implement measures related to drug abuse and trading. Agencies have been instructed to monitor several areas of Noru to look for information that could help implement the measures in other provinces. Officials have been deployed to monitor drug situations in communities and provide help to drug addicts in need of rehabilitation. After the recent massacre at a daycare center in Noru province, Thailand's Prime Minister said last week that laws on guns and listed narcotics will be strictly enforced. Cabinet members and law enforcement authorities agreed that permits to carry a gun in public could be revoked if the carrier is found to have mental health, drug, or misconduct issues. Last week in Chiang Mai, there were plans to ask 3,500 officers from all police stations in the province to take a drug test to build confidence and trust in the community. There was also a drug testing campaign for defense volunteers in Phuket last week. Phuket Police Chief said that all the defense volunteers tested negative for drugs. Thailand will wait in anticipation to see whether General Prayut Chan-o-cha's goal for Noru will be achieved. Thailand's Khon Kaen province are on the hunt for a pair of missing crocodiles in the main city district. The 2 missing crocs are part of a group of 4 that went missing from a flood-stricken farm. A team of locals led by the headman found 1 croc in a paddy field earlier this week. Another croc was then found along a canal yesterday. The second crocodile found was reported to be over 3 meters long. Meanwhile, 2 crocs remain on the loose. Khon Kaen's governor yesterday warned residents to be careful as the search for the next 2 crocs continues. This news comes after it was reported last month that Khon Kaen residents were eating crocodiles that escaped during recent floods. This was mainly in the Nong Dan sub-district of Nong Sila district. Residents admitted to shooting the crocs and taking them home to share the plentiful meat with their families and neighbors. One resident said a croc provided about 4 kilograms of meat. A photo showed 2 locals ready to dig into a croc lying sliced open on a table. Hopefully, no one in the Nong Tum sub-district will eat the last 2 missing crocs. And that's a wrap for today's show. Please like and subscribe for more headlines. See you again tomorrow. สวัสดีค่ะ